Archangel Michael reveals, your soulmate has been hiding this from you. My beloved child. Before you do anything else, listen carefully because Archangel Michael has brought you here for a reason that cannot be ignored. This is not a random moment, and it is not another ordinary message. A hidden truth has been waiting for the exact second when your heart was ready to receive it. Your soulmate has been carrying something so deeply inside that even they have struggled to face it themselves. They convinced everyone around them that they had moved on, that nothing remained between you, but beneath every smile was a silence they could never explain. Don't skip. Every moment from this point forward is leading to a revelation that very few people ever experience. What you believed was distance was never the end of your story. It was the beginning of a secret unfolding beyond your sight. Something huge is waiting for you. Archangel Michael reveals that invisible doors have already begun opening, and someone connected to your destiny has reached the point where hiding the truth has become more painful than speaking it. The next moments may completely change the way you see every unanswered question you have carried until today. There is something your soulmate has never told another soul. It was not because they wanted to deceive you. It was because they feared what would happen if those words escaped their heart before the right time. Every day they replayed memories that no one else knew existed. They remembered conversations that seemed ordinary but somehow stayed alive long after everyone else forgot them. They noticed signs that reminded them of you in places where your name was never spoken. Even when life pushed them toward different roads, something always guided their thoughts back to the same place. Stay till the end, because what Archangel Michael is revealing now has been hidden behind countless coincidences. The delays you experienced were never proof that your connection had disappeared. They were preparing both hearts for a meeting that required perfect timing. Your soulmate has reached a point where pretending has become impossible. They have begun questioning every decision that separated them from you, and each answer has led them back to one unforgettable realization. The truth they buried has become stronger than the fear that kept it locked away, and they know they cannot carry it much longer. Now another mystery begins to unfold. Archangel Michael reveals that someone unexpectedly entered your soulmate's life recently, not to replace you, but to awaken what had been asleep for far too long. A simple conversation, an unexpected memory, or even a familiar feeling stirred something they believed was gone forever. Suddenly they understood that no matter how much time had passed, one person continued to occupy the quietest corners of their heart. That person was you. Yet there is still one final piece they have not shared with anyone. It is the reason they hesitate every time they think about reaching out. It is the reason their heart races whenever your memory appears without warning. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. The hidden truth is closer to being revealed than ever before, but before those words finally come into the light, one unexpected event is about to happen, an event so surprising that even your soulmate will realize destiny has been moving behind the scenes all along. And when that moment arrives, nothing between you will ever feel the same again. A moment is approaching faster than your soulmate realizes, and Archangel Michael wants you to understand why this next chapter matters so much. The silence that once felt endless has begun to crack in ways no one else can see. Every passing day, your soulmate is finding it harder to ignore the truth that has followed them everywhere. They have tried to bury it beneath responsibilities, distractions, and new routines, but every path somehow circles back to the same destination. That is not coincidence. That is preparation. Don't skip. What you are about to hear could explain why certain doors closed while others never opened. Archangel Michael reveals that every delay has been protecting a conversation that was never meant to happen before this season. Someone close to your soulmate has already noticed the change in their behavior. They have seen the distant look in their eyes, the quiet moments when they disappear into thought, and the strange smile that appears whenever an old memory suddenly returns. They may not know your name, but they know someone has never truly left your soulmate's heart. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The secret your soulmate has been hiding is no longer just an emotion. It has become a decision that grows stronger every single day. They have started imagining what life would feel like if they finally stopped running from what their heart has been trying to tell them. At first, those thoughts frightened them. They worried about timing, misunderstandings, and whether too much time had already passed. But something unexpected changed everything. Archangel Michael reveals that a series of quiet signs has been appearing before them again and again. A familiar song, a meaningful date, an unexpected conversation, or a place connected to an unforgettable memory has stirred emotions they believed had disappeared forever. These moments were not random. They were gentle reminders that some connections cannot be erased simply because they become silent. Don't skip. Every sign has been preparing your soulmate for one choice they can no longer avoid. The truth they have hidden for so long is now asking to be spoken, and their heart is beginning to realize that keeping silent may cost them far more than being honest ever could. Right now, something unseen is shifting behind the scenes. Archangel Michael reveals that your soulmate is standing closer to a breakthrough than they have ever been before, even if they cannot fully recognize it yet. They are beginning to understand that what they tried to forget has actually been guiding them toward the future they were always meant to embrace. There is one final barrier left, and once it falls, the words they have rehearsed in silence will no longer remain hidden. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next step will not begin with a dramatic announcement. It will begin with one unexpected moment that feels ordinary to everyone else but extraordinary to the two hearts connected by destiny. That single moment will awaken a truth your soulmate has carried for far too long, and when they finally decide to stop hiding what has always been real, the revelation waiting on the other side will be greater than either of you could have imagined. A quiet turning point has already begun, even though almost no one can recognize it yet. Archangel Michael reveals that your soulmate has entered a season where every attempt to hide their true feelings only makes those feelings stronger. They wake up thinking they will finally move forward, but before the day is over, something unexpected reminds them of you again. It is happening so often that they have stopped calling it coincidence. Instead, they have started asking themselves a question they avoided for far too long: why does my heart always return to the same person? Don't skip. This question has opened a door that cannot easily be closed. The walls they built around their emotions are beginning to fall one by one, and with every passing day, they feel a stronger pull toward the truth they have been protecting. Something huge is waiting for you. The answer they have searched for in so many different places has quietly been waiting where they least expected it. Deep inside, they know there is still something unfinished between you, and that realization has become impossible to ignore. What has remained hidden is even more surprising than you imagine. Archangel Michael reveals that your soulmate has been holding on to a memory they never shared with anyone. It was a simple moment that seemed ordinary when it happened, yet it became the one memory they could never let go of. Whenever life became confusing, that memory returned like a quiet light, reminding them of the peace they felt whenever your paths crossed. They tried convincing themselves it was only nostalgia, but their heart refused to believe that explanation. The feeling only became stronger with time. Recently, something happened that brought that memory back with incredible clarity, and in that instant they realized they were not missing the past, they were missing the future they once imagined with you. Stay till the end. This realization has shaken them more deeply than they expected. For the first time, they are no longer asking whether they should hide the truth. They are asking how much longer they can continue pretending nothing remains between you. Every answer leads them closer to one life-changing decision. Now the final pieces are quietly moving into place. Archangel Michael reveals that an unexpected opportunity is approaching. One that neither you nor your soulmate could have planned on your own. It may arrive through an ordinary conversation, a surprising message, or a chance moment that seems completely accidental. Yet behind that ordinary moment, something extraordinary will already be unfolding. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate is closer than ever to releasing the truth they have carried in silence, but there is still one final secret they have not admitted even to themselves. Once they face that last hidden fear, nothing will stop the words they have held back for so long. The silence that once separated your paths is about to become the very reason your story takes an unforgettable turn, and what Archangel Michael reveals next will expose the one hidden promise your soulmate made long ago, a promise they never broke, even when the whole world believed they had moved on. A hidden countdown has already begun, and Archangel Michael reveals that your soulmate can feel it even if they cannot explain why. Something inside them has shifted so deeply that the life they have been living no longer feels complete. Every attempt to distract themselves has only brought your memory back with greater clarity. They have started noticing details they once overlooked, remembering conversations they thought had faded, and questioning decisions they believed were final. Don't skip. This is the moment where everything begins to change beneath the surface. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What seemed like ordinary days were actually preparing your soulmate for an extraordinary realization. The truth they buried has become louder than the excuses they kept repeating to themselves. They are discovering that the heart never truly forgets what destiny has already recognized. Every quiet moment is becoming impossible to ignore, and every unanswered feeling is pushing them toward a choice they can no longer delay. There is another revelation that Archangel Michael wants you to understand. Your soulmate has been protecting one final secret, not because they doubted your worth, but because they feared they had waited too long. They wondered whether reaching out would reopen old emotions or create new uncertainty. Yet every time they imagined staying silent forever, the weight became heavier. They have reached the point where silence feels more difficult than honesty. Recently, they experienced a moment that caught them completely off guard. It was brief, almost ordinary, but it awakened emotions they believed had disappeared forever. In that instant, they realized they had never truly been searching for something new. They had been searching for the courage to face what had always been in their heart. Don't skip. The hidden truth is no longer trapped behind fear. It is moving steadily toward the light, and with every passing day your soulmate feels a stronger desire to stop hiding what has been real all along. Now the final stage begins to unfold. Archangel Michael reveals that a meeting of paths is drawing closer than either of you realizes. Before that moment arrives, one unexpected sign will appear. A sign so personal that your soulmate will immediately recognize it as impossible to ignore. It will feel as though every unanswered question suddenly begins connecting together. They will finally understand why every delay, every silence, and every unexpected turn led to this exact season. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The hidden truth is only the beginning. Beyond it lies a revelation that neither of you expected, one capable of changing the direction of this entire journey. And when that final realization reaches your soulmate's heart, they will make a decision that has been waiting for this very moment, a decision that will reveal the one promise they have carried in silence since the day they first knew your connection was unlike any other. A new chapter is quietly unfolding, and Archangel Michael reveals that the greatest struggle is no longer outside your soulmate, it is within their own heart. They have reached the place where every excuse has begun to lose its power. The questions they once ignored now return with greater clarity every single day. They wonder why your presence still feels so close, even after so much time has passed. They ask themselves why your name still carries peace while every distraction leaves them feeling empty. Don't skip. What is happening now is something they never expected. They are beginning to understand that destiny cannot be erased by silence or distance. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. Every hidden emotion has been leading to this exact moment, and Archangel Michael reveals that the truth is no longer waiting in the future. It has already awakened inside your soulmate's heart. They simply have one final fear standing between silence and honesty. That final fear has nothing to do with love itself. It is the fear of arriving too late. Your soulmate has quietly wondered whether you have already closed the door, whether your life has already moved in another direction, or whether the opportunity they once had has disappeared forever. Yet every time those thoughts appear, another feeling rises even stronger. It reminds them that some connections cannot be measured by time. They have replayed countless moments in their mind, searching for a reason to let go, but every memory has brought them back to the same conclusion. They never truly wanted to leave your story behind. Don't skip. Archangel Michael reveals that an invisible change has already begun. Your soulmate is becoming more courageous than they have ever been before. The words they once buried are now pushing against every wall they built. What they believed would remain hidden forever is preparing to come into the light, and nothing around them feels ordinary anymore because their heart already senses that a life-changing moment is drawing near. Now another remarkable revelation comes into view. Archangel Michael reveals that before your soulmate speaks the truth aloud, one unexpected confirmation will arrive. It may seem small to everyone else, yet to them it will feel impossible to ignore. In that single moment, every doubt they have carried will begin to disappear. They will realize that the feelings they tried to silence were never fading, they were growing stronger in secret. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The hidden truth is almost ready to be revealed, but what follows will be even more surprising. Your soulmate is about to discover that while they believed they were protecting a secret from you, another hidden piece of the story has been unfolding beyond their awareness all along. And when Archangel Michael reveals that final missing piece, both of your paths will move toward a moment that neither of you will ever forget. A powerful shift is happening now, and Archangel Michael reveals that your soulmate has entered the moment they once believed would never arrive. Their heart is no longer asking whether they should reveal the truth. Instead, it is asking how much longer they can continue hiding it. Every day they feel an invisible pull guiding them toward the same decision. The strange part is that the closer they come to that decision, the more peaceful they become. It is as though every unanswered question has slowly been turning into quiet confidence. Don't skip. This is where the story changes in a way no one could have predicted. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The silence that once protected your soulmate is beginning to disappear, and the truth they carried alone is becoming too meaningful to remain locked away. Archangel Michael reveals that even the smallest events happening around them are gently leading them toward one unforgettable moment that has already been written into your journey. There is another hidden layer that has not yet been revealed. Your soulmate has started recognizing that every attempt to replace what they felt only reminded them of what was missing. They searched for certainty in many directions, but every path eventually led back to the same realization. They were never searching for someone different. They were searching for the courage to accept what their own heart had known from the beginning. That realization has changed everything. The fear that once controlled them has become weaker, while hope has quietly grown stronger with every passing day. Don't skip. Archangel Michael reveals that your soulmate has already imagined the moment when the truth is finally spoken. They have pictured your reaction, wondered what you might say, and questioned whether destiny would give them one more opportunity. Those thoughts are no longer distant dreams. They are becoming the future that is slowly moving closer with every passing hour. Now the final preparation is taking place behind the scenes. Archangel Michael reveals that one unexpected encounter is approaching, and it will feel so natural that neither of you will immediately realize its importance. Yet that single moment will unlock everything your soulmate has been hiding. A conversation that seems ordinary will suddenly carry extraordinary meaning. A familiar feeling will return with greater strength than ever before. Every unanswered question will begin connecting like pieces of a puzzle that have always belonged together. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. The hidden truth is almost ready to step into the light, but the greatest revelation has not yet arrived. Archangel Michael is about to reveal why your soulmate's silence was never the real mystery. The real mystery has been who has quietly been preparing both of your paths for the exact moment when the truth can no longer remain hidden, and that revelation will change everything.